Now, Morocco's Fnideq has returned to normal after a mass attempt to cross into Spain's Ceuta. But residents say unemployment, economic decline and shrinking opportunities continue to push young people to seek a future elsewhere. And here's more in this report. Take a look.
After the events in which tens of thousands of migrants attempted to reach Ceuta, neighbouring Fnideq, shown here in relation to the Spanish enclave, has returned to its usual rhythm. Yet the heavy presence of security forces serves as a reminder of what happened only recently. For many of those who made the crossing, those memories are painful.
After only 2 days in Ceuta, I prayed to God to let me return home. It was only there that I truly realised what a blessing my homeland is. It really is a blessing. As for the humiliation and violence, I was beaten by a soldier. Look at my arm. What if that blow had landed on my head? What would have happened to me then?
So what made Mohammed, who works as a barber in Fnideq, join the more than 60,000 that stormed Ceuta in the first place?
I can still feel a sense of belonging to my country, but the next generation won't. That's the responsibility of those in charge who have neglected this country. They don't provide hospitals, schools, or many other basic necessities. If those things existed, the situation would be completely different.
It was a similar story for Hamza, who also made the crossing after growing disenchanted with life in his hometown.
This is the neighborhood of Wed. It's very close to Ceuta, yet there's a world of difference between them and us.
Hamza feels he was given little choice but to try to leave.
I come from City Sliman. It's a neglected city, economically, socially, in every sense. There are no sports facilities, no cultural activities. Living there is like living in a cemetery. I was waiting for a taxi when I suddenly saw people running. I asked what was happening, and the first person I spoke to said, "The gate to Ceuta is open." So I thought, if Ceuta is open, why are we still standing here?
In these narrow streets, where unemployment is high and job opportunities are scarce, migration is no longer just a dream for many young people. It has become what they see as their only chance to change their lives.
I want to leave Morocco and go somewhere else. I've lost all hope. I tried to reach Ceuta, but I can't swim. People were pushing each other and pulling one another underwater. That's why I had to give up and turn back.
Fnideq's local economy is still suffering from the border closure during the COVID-19 pandemic and the end of cross-border trade, which once provided a livelihood for thousands of families. At Al Masira market, traders speak of a prolonged economic turndown. They say the city has never regained the vitality it once had.
Many shopkeepers have given up their businesses. In this shop alone, 5 employees lost their jobs. And across the street, there are another 5 or 6. And in another shop, 4 more. My daughter and my son have also emigrated. My daughter has a teaching degree and my son's only 16. If even children of 14, 15, 16 are thinking about leaving, what hope is there for adults?
A small town whose economy was closely tied to Ceuta for many years is now facing growing economic and social challenges.
The lack of future prospects and the clear failure of government policies, especially youth policy, have become impossible to ignore. It's no coincidence that thousands of people decided one morning to head for Ceuta. For them, Ceuta is only a stopover on the way to Spain.
For many, it seems, reaching the enclave of Ceuta was as much about taking a stand as it was a genuine attempt at migration.